Welcome back, my friends. Time for the next Run Bun stream. We have 3 more fights in the normal Magma Hideout rooms, and we will do them in this stream. And after that, it's over for the normal Magma Hideout fights. We will have something special. Yeah, but we have planned 3 fights for the stream. Yeah. I think these fights are pretty decent. One fight was pretty hard to plan, actually. I think I have a pretty decent solution now. Yeah. Okay. Let's run out first. Okay. Won't have a flyer. Okay, so let's set up the team for the first fight. The first fight in this stream. Okay. So we have Beedrill. My Beedrill is coming into the team. Then we have a Dragapult. We have Golly, who is already in the team. Yeah, so we have, I think, a small fiction in this fight, in the first fight. I will talk about that. It's a small fiction. I mean, I couldn't play around that at least. Yeah. But I will obviously talk about that. Rednor. And then we have Donphan. So. We need to pre-damage, for sure, and that is a Golly. Golly needs to be pre-damaged, I think. Slightly, not that much. Well, first of all, let's put my boys into the calc. Fully support. I can already check how much pre-damage I exactly need, basically. 183 HP my Golly needs to be. Okay. Cool. Donphan. Exactly, and Dreadnought. Okay, mega item first of all on my Beedrill. Then Golly will get Citrus Berry, but we most likely don't even need that. I will still give a Citrus Berry here. 183. That is a bit much. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We are fine with that. We are never dead to a crit anyways. I could technically also just like leave that Citrus Berry and save that Citrus Berry because Golly will never switch in back, I think. But yeah, I will just keep it because we don't need to save berries anymore at this point of the game. Life Orb on Pult. We have Zoomlands on Torterra. Whitelands on Donphan. And Citrus Berry on Dreadnought. My Torterra needs to be pre-poisoned for the fight. And we will heal Torterra up the moment we are there, basically. Okay. Quick check. Beedrill, Citrus. Yep. Okay, cool. Import. Okay. Alright. Let's go. Grunt number 10. Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't need to heal meanwhile. I mean, we have a long way, but we should be fine. I will check if we need to heal meanwhile, but I don't think so, at least. Yeah, that's completely fine. We will not need to heal meanwhile. Okay. There is the trainer. Hyper Potion, Torterra. Okay. One more quick check. Beedrill with the Mega Item Citrus Berry, Life Orb, Whitelands, Zoomlands, and Citrus Berry. Okay. Let's go. Grunt number 10. So, this is Silvelli Fire, basically. Holding the fire memory, and that means multi-attack is basically a fire move. And it sees a kill with that. This can't boom, because this have boom, basically. And we will U-turn out here to do a small amount of chip damage. Basically, my goal is to kill this with U-turn. Even it's resisted, it will do still a decent amount of damage. And we will always four-shot this, basically. We will go to Golisopod, because we want to save some HP on Dreadnought right now. And this will always proc the eject button, basically. And we are never dead to a crit. We are never dead to a crit here. And this will always proc the eject button. Let's see. Yeah. I was actually like, okay, I can even do it one more time if I want to. No? I can even do it one more time if I want to, but I don't think I need. So, U-turn again. I can save some HP on Dreadnought with that, probably. Let me just check that. Multi-attack, critical hit is doing 127 max. Yeah. We'll just do it one more time with Golisopod, because we used the Citrus Berry anyways. That Pokemon is just so good, man. Look at this. Look at how we are abusing that fucking emergency exit here. So, Beedrill again. And now, this time, we will U-turn again. And go to Dreadnought. We are setting something up here. For some mons in the back, okay? So this is multi-attack, and this is always after that Grass Pledge. This can't boom because it sees a guaranteed kill with Grass Pledge here. And that is a move where my Beedrill can super easy switch in back because it is 4-time resisted. Yep. And now we just kill this with U-turn. And we will go to Pult. So we are basically seeing a kill on everything in the back. And now the AI will go to Zoroark. Oh no, it's Skuntang! This is Zoroark, of course. This is Focus Sash, by the way, and the AI thinks it's safe against me. We will just Dragon Darts. Life or boosted Dragon Darts will always kill this. And because Dragon Darts will just break the Focus Sash with the first hit, he just killed the Zoroark. And yeah, we will just bait basically team order here right now because we have a kill on everything in the back with Dragapult, and that is now Bright Powder Flygon. So we have a small fiction, I already said that, and that small fiction is probably, yeah, maybe even a 1 into 1000. Yeah. So, this is Bright Powder Flygon. Okay. So we'll go to my Donphan, and this is Scale Shot. What is really nice about that, we can't attack this. Like, I will not reset, of course. And this can't Dragon Dance because it sees that it is dead against me. So this will use Scale Shot here now. And we have the White Lance, okay? 3 hits is completely fine. This could also hit 5 times. It would be completely fine. Got a defense drop here. And we have the White Lance. With the White Lance, sadly enough, we have a chance to miss 1% here. It's possible. We can't do, sadly enough, anything about that because I need the Zoom Lance on Torterra. That's more important even. Okay? And I have only one lens, one Zoom Lens basically. So we have a 1% chance to miss the knockoff here. And even if we miss the knockoff, we have still the chance to use the Eye Shard in the next turn. And I think this can even... This can Dragon Dance even right now. And then we have even 3 chances. So this would be a 1 into 10,000 then. And I think then Donphan can die. And we still don't vibe because we can still try to hit with something else, you know. So we will knock off here now on the EQ. And we can see, yeah, we are just sitting. I was not worried anyways. But yeah, you can miss a 1% chance. It's possible, of course. So you need to keep that in mind. But we can see I could even tank one more move here. Okay. So I could just Eye Shard, basically. Miss even the Eye Shard. And I can tank the next move and even try to hit the next Eye Shard again. So, yeah. I think if we lose this unlucky thing here and Donphan dies, I would be really sad. But I think I couldn't play around that at least. Yeah, and that is Skuntang now, and I think we have overlapping roles. I realized that in the team building, and that is obviously something what is not nice. So we will do one pivot here. The problem is this is Bright Powder as well. And this have boom, but it can't boom anymore. So what we're gonna do here now is, because of the overlapping roles, we'll go to Dread now one time. Because this can use Fire Blast right now, and I can't hard switch to my Torterra on Fire Blast here. So there's a Dark Pulse. That's the move I want to see on my Torterra anyways. And it will use Dark Pulse again, okay? So we will go to my Torterra now on Dark Pulse. And we are pre-poisoned so we can avoid the Fire Blast burn. And this will look dangerous, but this is safe. Okay, we will drop really low. I calc that really carefully because Torterra is obviously my starter. It's my goal. I can't lose this to just like, yeah, doing some bad preps here. We'll get poison damage only one time and we never die to this Fire Blast. So, we press EQ. And because of the Zoom Lens, we will always hit the EQ because of Bright Powder. Because we are slower. And we will not get aftermath damage. So we are super safe here. You could also miss your Fire Blast, by the way, but yeah, let's just show that we are safe. It was really important that we don't get the burn here, so we need to play around that. And yeah, with that, Skuntank is gone. We will not get aftermath damage, and with that, round number 10 is down. Okay. Alright. Oh, I don't like the sound, but yeah, I don't need to heal up, so yeah, we will just survive on 1 HP anyways, so there's no reason to waste a potion here right now. Okay, let me just slow down a bit. This is too much speed right now. That is better. You saw I nearly misclicked in the last stream. So yeah, need to be a bit careful. Imagine I would really change the nature there from Kecleon for no reason and use like fucking 3 scales. Dude, I would cry, man. Okay. So, this fight was a bit more complicated, but I found a solution. But yeah, that was basically the small risk. So I think it was 1 into 1,000. And even 1 into 10,000 maybe even, if we want to, like, you know. Because we could eat 3 moves, basically, without dying. It depends how much damage, like how, if this is maybe 5 times a scale shot, then maybe we cannot eat 2 EQs anymore. I didn't calc that really carefully anyways, because we can't play around that anyways at some point then. And we have only a 1% chance to miss anyways. So, we will lead with my Excadrill. Then we have better Squeezy. Donphan. We have Golly. This guy is on every team just for the support, man. Just for the fucking support. Okay, I need to do one thing before I actually... yeah, I need to do one thing for sure. And that is I need to change a move. So let's take a flyer in the team first of all. And yeah, I didn't knew about that, to be honest, because we was getting Drain Punch via level up, I think. Or we even had that maybe while we catched Kecleon. But yeah, I was like super unexperienced and I didn't knew that Drain Punch will be useful. Basically a fighting move is useful right now on my Kecleon. And we basically never, outside of one time, tried to use Recover. So yeah, for the next time I know that I will not use Recover anymore. We can always remove Recover. And we will teach Brick Break here to Kecleon. We need that instead of Recover. Okay. And now we can fly back. Right. And the last Pokemon is Lucario. Good news is I don't need to pre-damage in this fight. That is something at least. But that fight was still really complicated in the team building because of one Pokemon. Actually 2 mons, but yeah. At least for my box, and my box is really good, so I don't know how many mons can actually beat that riskless. Without like safe switching. So yeah. I will talk about that. So, my Excadrill will have the Soft Sand here. My better Squeezy will take a Life Orb. My Donphan will take Never Melt Ice here. My Golly doesn't need anything, but we can just give a... Yeah, we don't need anything, no. Let's just not waste, because that is really a waste then. But Kecleon needs a Citrus Berry. Okay. Let me set up the team. In the calc. Because this Citrus Berry would be a waste, because I'm only switching one time into Golly in this fight. So that would be really a waste. And a Squeezy, Donphan. Kecleon. And Lucario. Lucario is not holding an item on purpose. Really important, actually. Otherwise, we will eat a lot of damage. Lucario. Okay, so let me export my mons with the correct items. Yep, looking good. Okay. I would say we can go. Double checking that we really don't need to pre-damage. Yeah, we don't need to pre-damage. Okay. Oh. All right, grant number 11. Okay, we have done this trainer. I have no idea where we have to go now, but I saw a TM here. Okay, play rough TM. Alright. Okay. Okay, that is looking like the next trainer. So, one more quick check. Soft Sand, Life Orb, Never Melt Ice, no item, Citrus Berry, and no item. Alright, let's go in. Okay, so Weezing-Galarian with the good Misty Terrain. So this have Misty Explosion, by the way. Yeah. We don't really care because this don't have Levitate, basically, and that means it just dies to EQ. We just EQ, kill this. Pretty simple. This will always bait in Cinder Ice now. Or a Pyro Ball. And that's really surprising for me, because it's still a Pyro Ball. And it will now activate the Misty Seed, but we don't care about that. So special defensive is increased here. And also Misty, that's why Pult is not in the team as well. Misty Terrain means also that Dragon moves are just like weaked. And yeah, we will switch now to better Squeezy here on Pyro Ball. We can't get the burn in Misty Terrain here. And we never die to a crit. And we never die to a crit into Life Orb Recoil as well, because we will get Life Orb Recoil. The problem about this fight is that there is a Pokemon in the bag with Pursuit and Explosion. And we want to bait that Pokemon last. But there's also a different Pokemon what is a problem. But yeah, it's gonna be fine. We will flip turn out here. This can kill 50% of the time. It's fine if this kills. If this will not kill, I have something else what can kill here. Okay? We will flip turn out here to get the life up recoil. That is exactly not killing, but that's completely fine. I thought about how it would be if I just scale my attack, because we are naughty 12 attack. It would still be a range only. So going to 31 attack IVs wouldn't bring anything. We would still have one range what we can miss here. We'll go to Donphan. On random move, basically, we need to also think about random moves because we can get the crit and stuff like that. But yeah, low kick is completely fine, and we always kill this with eye shot. This will always bait in Drampa now, and playing out this Drampa was really hard, okay? So, I think 1 versus 1 without a free switch-in is really hard against, like, 80-90% of my box is just dying to a crit here, okay? And because it is Berserker, the ability, Berserk, and Quick Claw, and Calm Mind, and stuff like that, and you can't use Dragon moves, because Dragon moves are just, like, not strong enough. This is pretty dangerous, okay? This can't use Calm Mind here right now, because we have a fast 2-hit KO with EQ, and even this have Quick Claw, we would never stay in here. And this would always only and only bait Hyper Voice, even if we get the highest damage from Cinderace. So this is guaranteed Hyper Voice always, okay? And that means that we can switch to Golly here to get the free eject button. And we need that. We basically need that. And even after having a free eject button, most of the stuff just gets wrecked. Look at this fucking damage, dude. It was max roll Hyper Voice, by the way. We was never there to a crit. We go to Kecleon. We are holding a Citrus Berry because we want to avoid the pursuit on the next Pokemon. So we will fake out here one time. And the good news is we cannot activate the Berserker here right now because we are slower. So this will now use Hyper Voice again. We are never dead to a crit. That's also good. That's really good, basically. We are full life, so that means we completely ignore now the pursuit and stuff like that. That's really nice. I was a bit worried, but I think it could never pursuit after the Citrus Berry healing. So yeah, and we will always kill this now with Sucker Punch. Now we activated the Berserker. So now this thing is super dangerous. This is basically on +2. This will kill everything in your box, okay? But we have Sucker Punch, thankfully, to play around Quick Claw. And the last Pokemon is basically Mug, and yeah, this is really hard to play around that Pokemon as well, because you don't want to be pursuit trapped. This is Sugar Berry, and this have also knockoff. So you need to be careful that your items are not knockoff. And yeah, Explosion. Always really, really hard. Like, there's nothing what beats this riskless if you don't bait it last, okay? Because Explosion, even after knockoff damage, even kills Corviknight on a crit. So, yeah. But we have a pretty good solution here, I would say. We'll switch out to Lucario. And there is a good news. We are not holding our items, so this is... yeah, knockoff is not doing that much damage. We even get the free switch in here. What is really nice. And the really good news here is that even if I switch into knockoff, I'm faster. I can close combat. And I don't die to a knockoff crit into... knockoff crit after even the defense drop. This is really crazy, but yeah, that's the case. I calc that really carefully. So Lucario is actually a really good counter here. Most of the ground mons actually get too much damage here. We can't use Torterra here. It's getting too much damage. And yeah, close combat. Double close combat will always kill this now. We can just close combat without having any doubt here, basically, because even on a knockoff crit on the switch-in, we would never die to a knockoff crit on the second time. That is crazy, but that is true. So yeah, close combat again. And that is only 2-time resisted, by the way. So remember in Gen 4, for example, or like before Steel-type got nerfed, Lucario was even resisting dark moves 4-time. So that would be even more crazy in older gens. So yeah. Okay, cool. We have one more Grunt before the real party, basically. We will do the last grunt in this stream. That's the last fight for this stream now. And after that, I have to prep a lot, and again, a lot of dangerous fights. I will not spoiler too much, especially for people who have no idea about the next part in the Magma Hideout. But yeah. I think the next fight should be safe as well. So technically, if we go out on the next fight as well, deathless, what should be the case? I'm pretty sure about that. Because I couldn't see any risks there, at least. Then we only lost Octillery. What is completely fine. Because it will stop at some point. I can already spoiler that we will be deathless here. And we are not deathless anyways. We lost Octillery, basically. But yeah. Now let's concentrate for the last fight, basically, in this stream. So, we have Roserade. I think, actually, to be honest, this fight is pretty easy for my box. I think this fight could be pretty hard for different boxes. This fight is pretty straightforward just because my box is actually handling that fight super good. We have Donphan, who is already in the team. Donphan is actually a really strong Pokemon, man. Like, there's no fucking reason to not go for fucking Donphan in the cave. In the Granite Cave. Like, this is so fucking strong, man. Holy shit. Yeah, I think even if I would like try to magnet pull Togedemaru, I would always take the room where Donphan also exists, or Fanfi. It's just too good, man. It's just too fucking good. So, we have Arcanine. We have you. We have you. This fight is actually pretty straightforward, just because I think we are pretty lucky. Yeah, pretty lucky with the team what we have, or with the box what we have. Yeah. That should be it. Okay, I just need to give still the right items. That's really important. Barasqueezy is not in the team. Why is Barasqueezy in the team right now? What the fuck? What are you doing here? I miss my Excadrill. Okay. So, you basically don't need a damage item on my... I will just give, I think, Miracle Seed here just in case. I don't think we will need that anyways, but yeah, just in case. A Miracle Seed on my Roserade. Then Donphan needs the Shed Shell here. Excadrill will get the Soft Sand. Arcanine will get the Heartstone. Mienshao will get a Citrus Berry. And Siggy will get a Citrus Berry as well. Okay. Yep. That's it. Let me import pretty quickly. Or export. Then we are good to go. Okay, Just checking something if I really don't miss anything here. It looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. I missed something on the start, but yeah, I just realized that. It would be a disaster. But yeah, it's really important to check out some stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we are good to go. Yeah, I'm just checking if we really get triple crits. We should still be fine. We should still be fine. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Grunt number 12. There it is. One more quick check. Miracle Seed, Shed Shell, Soft Sand, Hardstone, Citrus Berry, and Citrus Berry. Lock in. Alright, yeah, one of the reasons why I said it's pretty easy for our box is because of this Pokemon. This Renigus is actually pretty tanky. And it's Bright Powder. And you want to avoid Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rocks for sure. We don't even need the Miracle Seed to kill this with Magical Leaf. That's crazy. The first time I missed something and I thought this will bait in Chandelure. But yeah, because we are 28 speed with Roserade as well, this will now bait ninjas actually. And I missed that the first time. So this should always be ninjas now for dual wing beat. Yeah, exactly. Even I have a slow kill on this, but this have a fast kill. So we'll go to Donphan. This is focus banned ninjas, by the way. This will be a dual wing beat always, and this dual wing beat is enough that we will always bait the correct Pokemon anyways. So there's a speed boost, it's completely fine. We will knock off. With that, the focus band is gone, and knock off into Ice Shard always kills. Ninjask is pretty squishy, you can see that. And yeah, you can get as many speed boosts as you want. Actually, we don't fucking care. Ice Shard kills. It's completely fine. It's completely fine, dude. Yeah, and this will bait now Chandelure. Shadow Tag Chandelure. Or exactly Flamethrower. So that's why we need the Shed Shell. So we can go out here. We also have a slow kill with EQ, but yeah, Chandelure obviously have a fast kill. And Chandelure is slower than Ninjask, obviously, and is also slower than my Roserade. Otherwise, Chandelure would come in. But yeah, Shed Shell, we go out, we go to Hemi. Pretty easy. Oh, he was even in Hex range. That's fine. Wow, that is a lot of damage. But that's fine, it's completely okay. So, we Rock Slide kill this, we are faster. And because we have the Hearthstone equipped here, we are basically killing both mons in the back. And that means it will just go Slowking now. This can still only use Grass Knot. Basically, Slowking Galar is not dead to Head Smash, but because I killed the one after that, it needs to go basically Team Order, anyways, because I have a fast to hit KO. And we will go to Excadrill on this Protect or Grass Knot. This is never Fire Blast, of course. And this is also Black Sludge, so we don't need to worry about Quick Claw or something like that here. And this is Regenerator. So we always kill this with EQ here. And with that we have the last Pokemon, and that is a Quick Claw Cacturn. And Cacturn cannot use Growth here because we have a fast to hit KO. And that means this will always use now a Drain Punch. There's no overlapping rule, this is always Drain Punch. So we will go here. We could also maybe one time pivot to Roserade here. Makes sense, we will get less damage, I think. Can you do something? Nah, you can't. You never ever can do anything against Roserade. Yeah, Roserade 1 pivot is better because we will do a lot of pivots between CG and Mienshao. And that is, I think, a better pivot for now, because Drain Punch is doing more damage than Dark Pulse on Mienshao switching. So yeah, Drain Punch. That's completely fine. This is always Dark Pulse now. Even if this crits, it's only Dark Pulse. So we go to Mienshao. And because this is Quick Claw, we obviously need to be a bit careful. So there's a Dark Pulse. And now Regenerator is just like a really strong ability. I mean, yeah, we can see if we get crits, we will take still a lot of damage. We will Fake Out here for the small amount of chip damage. That is the first Quick Claw, but we will move first because of Fake Out. So that was the first Quick Claw. Let's count. Let's count. Now we will switch to my Siggy on a Seed Bomb. We could also switch to Roserade sometimes. So we have some pivots here. We have some pivots here. Oh, there's a Seed Bomb. Yep, this is always Dark Pulse. So we go to Mienshao. Mienshao is full life right now. And we have the Citrus Berry as well for a Dark Pulse crit here. So Mienshao should be fine most of the time. We Fake Out again. It was not Quick Claw. Switch out. We just go to Siggy again. Siggy is still, even if the Seed Bomb crits, only baiting Dark Pulse. Yep. So we go again to my Mienshao. Full life. The Generator is doing a really good job here. There's a Dark Pulse. And now Fake Out into Vacuum Wave will always kill. We Fake Out again. Okay, it was only one Quick Claw proc. But yeah, one is enough sometimes. One means already that my Mienshao dies to Seed Bomb. So yeah. Alright. That's it. Round number 12 is done as well. And with that, the normal Magma Hideout rooms are done. And in the next stream, we will basically enter the Hell Room. Will not spoiler too much about that for new players. I can only say thank you for watching. I will prep the fights. I will prep the hell out of these fights. And see you guys in the next stream.